How is it going, everyone? Brenn Capital here, back with another video, which will be the episode 0 of this new series on how to generate weekly income trading options. So today, I want to go over a well-known strategy in the stock market, which is called covered call. You can use this basically utilizing some of the stocks you own to generate additional buying power, which you can use for either pay your bills or buy more stock, right? So this will also be a follow-up video to the first video I made, where I mentioned RIOT Blockchain, which is a stock that I've been using for the last few months to generate that passive income. Basically, RIOT Blockchain is a Bitcoin miner. So they use their capital to buy super powerful computers to be the first one to win the race to mine the next Bitcoin block on the Bitcoin blockchain. So this is how they make money, by mining these Bitcoins and adding them to their balance sheet. So what does it mean for us? Well, the RIOT Blockchain is a stock that follows closely Bitcoin price action, right? So when Bitcoin moves strongly in either direction, RIOT will most likely follow. As we can see here on the past data here on TradingView, let's go on the 6 month chart. We can see, so the orange line that we can see on the chart is actually Bitcoin. And we can see how closely they're following each other, right? So why am I telling you about RIOT Blockchain? First of all, it's following Bitcoin, which is in a general uptrend, as you can see here. It also retraced pullback recently. This is the week of Thanksgiving 2020, end of November here. And as you can see in the 1 month chart, we can see we had a nice little drop that coincided with Bitcoin drop, right? So what can we do using RIOT Blockchain to generate passive income? So let's go over the Robinhood options chain. First of all, the first step of the strategy, you need to own the stock. In order to sell a covered call, you need to own 100 shares of that underlying stock. So I own the stock. I want to make extra money by selling a option that will expire next week. So I want to make money every week. So every week, my goal is to sell options who hopefully will expire out of the money, allowing me to collect premium money and having nothing to give back because I won on my bet. So I do not have to sell my stock at the end of the week. So what can we do? First of all, before you do anything with RIOT Blockchain, you need to have a look at Bitcoin, okay? So what happened since yesterday? Basically, we were right here. Bitcoin was breaking out of this symmetrical triangle, and now it's basically consolidating around 18,000. And I believe Bitcoin will now be using this previous line of support as a line of resistance, which is very, very common. If you go on the 6 month chart, you can see how this line used to be support and now will probably be used as resistance until we break through it again. Okay, so going back to the RIOT chart, remember, RIOT was not traded during the weekend. Bitcoin can be traded 24/7, 365 days of the year. So what can we expect into market open tomorrow? So here, obviously, the data only shows until Friday 1 p.m., right? Or 3 p.m. because aftermarket only went until 3 p.m. because it was a special day. But Bitcoin kept consolidating here, and then broke out around here until 18,000 roughly here. So what should we expect Monday morning? We should expect RIOT roughly around $6.80 to $7. So what do I want to do is sell a option that is above this price action and hopefully will stay below that strike price until next Friday. So I will pick, let's say, $9 just to be safe. Click continue. I'm selling a call, remember. And this should say short call right here. If it's not saying short call, you messed up. Do it again. Sell, call, boom. And I'm going to try and sell 2 contracts, hopefully collecting as much money as possible. So here you can see all these prices are factored in for a RIOT around 637. Remember, tomorrow we expect a gap up around $7. If the stock doesn't move up, if it's still lagging Bitcoin like I talked about in the previous video, then it is not time to sell a covered call. It is time to go long the call, to buy an option and wait for RIOT to catch up. Always. This is a fine game of feeling the price action. Are we lagging, or are we overextended? Are we overbought? Are we oversold? So these are the things you need to take into consideration before selling a covered call. You always want to sell a call when the stock spikes up, right? In order to cash in as much premium as possible. So let's say the stock will move, we said 50 cents roughly, which will bring us to this option. So basically the $9 will be worth the $8 roughly. So I'm going to try and cash in 25 bucks times 2 per contract, which makes 50 bucks, right? And remember, in order for me to lose on this bet, RIOT has to go over 9 bucks by the end of the week. Is it likely? Yet again, it's all up to your personal technical analysis. Do you think RIOT Blockchain has what it takes to close on Friday, December the 4th, above $9? And even if it does, what will happen? You will have cashed in 25 bucks plus 900 bucks of equivalent to the 100 shares that you had to sell being exercised. So this is a win-win situation. If the stock doesn't go up, you win. If the stock goes up a little, you win. If the stock goes up too much, then you lose. But still, since you bought the stock lower, this still gave you, let's say if you bought the stock around 5, you still doubled your money. So yeah. Thank you for watching this video. I think that pretty much sums it up. I'll probably be back tomorrow and for the episode 1 of this series, and hopefully see together which trades I took, or which trades I am looking at, and which company seems right to just make that nice and juicy premium money, right? So thanks again if you made it this far in the video. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, or if you think I'm totally wrong about things I mentioned, or if you want to add something to what I talked about in the video, feel free to drop a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.